Let's just get it out of the way, Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah? For the past 4 years, this question has been the text that lights up your group chat, the debate that fuels your Friday nights, and the hill you are absolutely willing to die on. Since the summer I Turned Pretty first graced our screens in 2021, we've been on a rollercoaster of emotions, and with the final episode of Season 3 now behind us, we can finally breathe. The question has been answered. Belly Conklin, our girl, finally made her choice, and we're not just happy about it, we're ecstatic. If you've somehow managed to avoid spoilers for the most emotionally taxing love triangle of our generation, consider this your final warning. Turn back now. For the uninitiated, the show is based on Jenny Han's brilliant book series, following Isabel Belly Conklin's summers at a magical beach house in Cousins with her mom's best friend, Susanna, and her 2 sons. And here's the twist that has us all in a chokehold: those 2 sons are the very boys vying for her heart. Yes, brothers. It's a trope we've seen before, but let's be honest, it never fails to be wildly entertaining. From the very beginning, we were all in on Conrad Fisher. Remember Season 1? When he walked into the frame for the first time, all brooding glances and hidden smiles, with Taylor Swift's Lover playing in the background. It was a cinematic moment that sealed the deal. We became card-carrying members, no, captains, of Team Connie Baby. Some people were somehow swayed by Jeremiah, Mr. Belly, Cacao is the bin, and frankly, we were concerned for them. Let's rewind. Belly has loved Conrad her entire life, a deep, unwavering childhood crush. But that first summer, he's distant and moody. We soon learn why. He's carrying the crushing weight of knowing his mother's cancer is back, a secret he's keeping all alone. He's the classic tortured hero, the boy who thinks protecting everyone means hiding his own heart. So, while Conrad is wrestling with unimaginable grief, Belly turns to Jeremiah. The same Jeremiah who claims he's always loved her, yet conveniently only saw her as more than a friend the exact summer she turned pretty. The same Jeremiah who, let's not forget, shot a firework directly at Belly and his own brother. Red flags were not just raised, they were launched into orbit. By the end of Season 1, Conrad finally lets his guard down, just for a moment, and gives Belly the infinity necklace and that starlit, poolside kiss we had all been waiting for. It was perfect. Then came Season 2, and with it, the pain. We learn that Conrad and Belly tried to make it work, but his grief over his mother's declining health made him shut down, culminating in a heartbreaking breakup at Belly's prom. A few weeks later, Susanna passes away. The whole season is soaked in grief, forcing everyone back to the Cousins' house to save it from being sold. This is where the Team Anti-Belly camp gains some traction, but we have to give her grace. She's a teenager navigating her first love, her first heartbreak, and the loss of a second mother. People make mistakes. And Belly's biggest mistake was named Jeremiah. We had to endure what some people called cute moments between them, which we personally found criminal. Can we talk about the scene where Jeremiah kisses Belly, his brother's recent ex-girlfriend, on the hood of Conrad's car, while she is wearing Conrad's sweatshirt, mere moments before a heartbroken Conrad is about to confess he's still in love with her? It was an act of emotional terrorism. But Season 2 also gave us the single greatest scene in the series, the beach confrontation. I thought you knew. The raw, gut-wrenching performances from Chris Briney, Conrad, and Lola Tongue, Belly, were breathtaking. Their chemistry is the stuff of legends. They can say more with a single glance than most can with a full script. And that brings us to the final season. After a 4-year time jump, we're thrown into chaos. Belly and Jeremiah are engaged. He proposed outside a hospital 2 days after she found out he cheated on her at a frat party. Yes, he claimed they were on a break, a classic Ross Geller move, but the proposal felt less like a romantic gesture and more like a desperate act of possession. Meanwhile, our man Conrad is in medical school. Dr. Fisher, thriving. He's maturing, healing, but still so deeply in love with Belly. He spends the summer at the beach house, where, of course, Belly is also staying. The tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. As the wedding loomed, it was clear to everyone, except maybe Belly, that this was a terrible idea. When Conrad learns about Jeremiah's infidelity, he lays his heart on the line in a performance that should earn Chris Briney every award imaginable. Don't be with him. Don't marry him. Be with me. It was the confession we had waited 4 years to hear. Belly finally admits she will always love him, and the wedding is off. The series finale delivered the ultimate reward, Belly in Paris. She's living her dream, and after a period of healing and growth, documented by the letters Conrad faithfully sends her, he shows up to surprise her. They are finally together, for good this time, in the city of love. Their connection, that palpable, through the screen chemistry, finally got its happily ever after. Our final rating? A 9.5 out of 10, purely for the emotional damages incurred. Conrad and Belly will forever be the couple that proved that true love, soulmate love, is worth waiting for, even if it's a frustrating, messy, and beautiful journey. And with the announcement of a future movie, we can only hope for more epic Bonrad moments and, perhaps, a storyline where Jeremiah is happily occupied with his new girlfriend and a healthy credit score, far, far away from Cousins Beach.